Welcome back, everyone, to some more Factorio. So where we have our gracious host, MisterTanuki,
Hello.
and our resident guru, Dave the FoxMage.
I think you're giving me way too much credit.
All right. Well, that is what I'm going to be referring to him as. And if you have any problems, you can go and comment in chat. So you may notice that lips aren't quite synced.
No, I need to
Yeah.
figure out what the hell I was doing.
Yeah. So as do we all. There was a bit of an issue with my audio
Yeah,
here for some
Kira is
reason.
currently kind of at its limits.
And yeah, so if you
Well,
can
last
take a
I
look.
checked, it's pretty
Yeah,
good when the sun is up, if I
yeah,
recall. Yeah.
yeah. So,
When the sun goes down, it's screaming in terror. Now, my power consumption will go down a little bit as my mining drills finish off.
so, and we got a couple of, I point out that we got a couple of things here that are not working very well. But
I think we kind of do need to move them because something's going on where we're not getting any research going now.
so I'm
Because
running
we
up to
have
check
some
that
mining
out.
or gears.
Okay. So then I have a bunch of gears
Well,
here, so I'm gonna go and put those in.
Gears are all being grabbed by the assembly. Gears are all being grabbed to make the inserters. None of them are making it far enough along. Well, okay, very few are making it. Wait a second. What is. Where is this?
So as FoxMage tries
Oh,
to track
yeah,
that
so what's
down.
happening is. So if you come up to where I'm standing, you see we have all the iron gears? Yeah. Well, half of them are getting taken by, or okay, most of them are getting taken by for inserters. What's left are making it basically as far as the belts, and only a tiny trickle of them are making it past to get picked up by the red assembly machines, and even fewer are making it past there.
Yep, so, and at this point, I note that at the end of last session, I had increased our green science
Potentially.
output. So that was
That is
probably
the
where a
one
bunch
kind of
was going.
downside you can run into with this style of setup where you have a bunch of machines pulling off the same belt in sequence, is that usually whatever the last one is, or the last machine, will get kind of shortchanged. It was working just fine for quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Usually, what happens if something's working just fine and it suddenly stops working is either you have mining drills or some other production at the beginning of the chain that ran dry, or you added something further down the chain that
Yes.
requires more or that's taking up more of the stuff.
So you can see that I was uh, scrolling over all the green science that I had added
Yeah,
last
so
time.
what that would do if you added a whole bunch more green science assemblers, those are going to be demanding more of the inserters and transport belts, which in turn are going to demand more gears.
So, alright, so then we're like, well, we need to go make some more gears, I
Yep.
guess.
Basically, once it finishes kind of buffering like that, it should go back to some level of equilibrium.
Yeah, so
I
filling
found
out.
a place for this one right here.
So yeah,
Because this
so
is making plates.
yeah, so we're running out of our
But I
iron
gotta start
slowly.
working on blue, so I'm gonna go take a look and try to figure that shit out.
Alright, so Tanuki's going to go blue, and I say I got gears, I have
To be fair,
power.
I am setting up blue science, which is gonna take me a while to figure out, partially because my head's killing me. So
Anyways. Yep, so Now, this is kind of a big mess here, but I'm going to start straightening it out, get
Actually, you've
the
got
drills
two-thirds
going.
of the ingredients for blue science already. You've got your red circuits, and you've got your sulfur.
Alright, so yeah.
No, it's right now. I've got to think of, okay,
So,
how do I putting it in sequence and basically putting it all together.
Worst case scenario, what you can always do is just pull some of it off to the side and just build like a little manufacturing area here.
That's
You then have to build stuff into and out of it, but it can help if if it's like that, or you're trying to like cram machines in wherever they'll fit.
That's what I was gonna do. Again, right now I need to look and see what my next component is, and right now I need something to drink, so I'll be right back quick. Give me a minute.
alright, so while they do that, I start figuring out how to make this all more efficient. Get more plates into the gear assemblies here. So, so like I said, something with my audio went out, so do a voiceover here. Not the best one, but better than just awkward silence in these points. And so, and trying to figure because where do I want to put the drill I just took down? Could put stuff in here. So, and squeeze this down, try to get it all to fit in. So if I can get two here, I have a bunch of open space to the right. I can put the furnaces and whatnot. So hopefully get that all hooked up. So that's what we're going to do here. Everything out of the way that isn't absolutely needed. Furnace.
Okay,
Right.
I remember kind of what I was doing. Engines.
Yep.
Alright, Tanuki, so yeah, so you're gonna make some engines. That'll be fun.
So it's time to figure out the engine setup. I've done this once before. Let's do it again.
Yay!
That one. These holes and hope we don't break anything too bad. It's pretty much the best I got there, so in.
Now let's see. I'm guessing we won't. Make it to space this session, but when we do, was that?
Of course we will.
Well, when we do make it to space, whether it's this session or not, I will say. 1 second.
Probably sneezing.
There we go. Had to sneeze. I will say that there's a lot to wrap your head around, especially like especially if it's like your first or one of your first times through, because there's a whole bunch of like building type commands and stuff, or building methods, I guess, that you're not used to because you've never worked with construction bots. And pretty much that's how building space stuff works.
Hoodie.
It's
Oh,
not
you're
bad. Like if you get walked through it, it's not bad, and you'll pick up on it pretty quickly. But yeah,
Okay, so I need a stack of coin.
just
Alright, so
letting you know there'll be a bit of a learning curve when we hit that point.
alright,
Oh,
so
it's
we
yet
got
another learning
that
curve.
all
I feel like
reset up.
Factorio is just endless learning curve.
It's software engineer turned into a game.
More or less, and I love it.
Yeah, you do. It's enjoyable.
Yay!
Alright, so anyways, so I'm going to be adding on another gear here, I believe. So get those all set up. And so I'm going to have to move this iron ore belt, but that's alright. So, and let's see, so we're getting close to where the had a desync with Twitch, and so the had it up, but the scene just froze. So every time I glanced over, I just saw Factorio, and I was like, "Oh, it's still fine."
Yeah, the
But
different module types research pretty quickly.
yeah, all right. So
Seeing that is fortunate.
yeah, and that kind of became